Okay, here we go. We're back. I'm here with Chris Rodriguez, who's kind enough to sit here with me. So I
Thank
don't
you.
have to do it by myself. We have Stephen Weekly and Stephen Holland playing now. This is the fourth place match. So it's been pretty good matches so far, do you think?
Absolutely. It's definitely a learning experience.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think as long as I've been doing this, I've ever seen Brady go and three-filed
Or skunked.
or skunked. There's that too. Ouch.
Looks like you rushed it a little bit.
So for those of you who are just joining us, we're coming to you live from Black Diamond Billiards in Spokane Valley, Washington. This is the Spokane Open. It's a yearly event that happens on Labor Day weekend. We had 102 players this year. Full field would be considered was 128. So there's still room for next year if you're interested in playing. Well, that was a nice stroke you put on that. We'll follow up for the 9-ball in the corner.
Yeah, definitely when there's an open run out, these guys execute.
Yeah, they
for the
do.
most part.
He's definitely making taking advantage of. Oh, geez, I didn't even see the 8-ball. I was just going to play the 7 and the 9. Jeez. Does everybody know about the whole white smiley thing?
No. Just a few people.
Okay, so Stephen Holm is up 1-0. So Stephen Weekly is having a really good tournament.
He's been playing really strong as of late. Stronger than usual.
Mm-hmm. Well, his Fargo is a 683, and compared to Stevens, who's a 753.
Yeah. But I've heard a lot of comments from spectators that he's been playing above 700 speed clearly.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's obvious. And to beat Brady Golan the way he did, it's just pretty amazing. Well, he did have a 1-9 combo until that 3 rolled into the pocket.
He's still going to make it a 1-9 combo after he slow rolls that combo here.
Yeah, Ramil, we have VIP seats. That's how they got the added money. The loser will get 4th place in this match. Okay, I just posted the brackets and the payouts.
I was hoping they would have paid out the 65th place because then I could have cashed.
Gosh darn it. It's spreading like wildfire.
Yeah. I might not have a job on Tuesday.
Do you work for him?
Well, we work together.
Oh.
He's our he's the boss.
He's the boss, huh?
Yeah. That's all right. It'll be worth it.
What are friends for, huh?
Yeah.
So I have a feeling Steven's going to win.
I'll take that bet.
I'm getting tired. I'm a little punchy, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody hit my camera. It's crooked now. Oh, there's that pesky 8-ball again. I didn't see it. Then again, I can only see that part of the table. And I keep forgetting to look over here. So I want to remind everyone to please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and follow us on Instagram. And also, if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be awesome. And then you get notifications every time we put up a new video or go live on our stream.
I'm not very tech savvy. You might have to assist me on how to do that.
Okay. It's a good thing it's easy.
Oh.
Otherwise, I might have problems. And we just got an Instagram account. My daughter was like, okay, you need Instagram. I said, well, I have one. She goes, you have one post on here from like 2000. And I'm like, I don't do Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm doing good to do Facebook.
That's rare.
They come up dry. Yeah.
Mhm.
He was having trouble Saturday. He was on the string, and he was having trouble for a while coming up dry on the break.
Well, they've stopped using the magic rack. I think that's going to change the consistency of their breaks a little bit.
Yeah. Is he going to make it in this set? No. Thought he was there for a second.
It's one thing I've noticed playing with Weekly is that he rarely tries for the hero shot.
Mm-hmm.
He'll opt to play safe, the higher percentage shot.
He's also very consistent, very just the way he approaches the table and, addresses the table and his pre-shot routine, all that is just, it's really consistent. Hi, Brian. How's the house painting going? That's my husband. He's painting our house.
Oh. Did you authorize this break
Did
that
I
he's on?
did I authorize his break? No, I didn't. And we are tied at 2. We're at sitting at 4th place right now. So we have 4 players left. Eric Vargas is going to be playing the winner of this match, and then Edgy Geronimo is sitting on the point in the hot seat.
So watching Eric play a little bit this weekend, and he's if there was really much room for improvement before, but he's playing a lot better than he was last year.
Yeah.
And this is my first time getting to see Edgy play.
I had never seen him before.
I've heard a lot about him.
Have you?
Yeah.
So this field this year is really impressive.
It's a serious youth movement.
Yeah,
A lot of young guys.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, I guess you get a break for a little while. I tried to get Daniel over here to commentate a little bit.
Yeah.
He says he's too shy.
Put a pool stick in his hand. He won't be shy. Give it a couple of years, that kid will be right here on this.
He will be.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely a pleasure to watch him grow. I think the first time I saw him, he was 10.
Yeah.
And he's a good kid. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, he is. I saw him when he was 15 in Lincoln City in the B division.
Mm-hmm.
Just mauling people. My son, who played this weekend, I've been telling my son about Daniel.
Uh-huh.
This is his first time getting to see him play, and my son was really impressed, and I think it might stoke a little fire in him to
Good.
start playing.
Does he play at all, or is he?
Yeah, he played this weekend.
Did he play?
Yeah. He played last year as well.
How'd he do?
He was 2 and out, but he played better this year.
That's, the fact that he's actually jumping in and playing and trying is good because you learn a lot.
We've got a few younger kids that here in Spokane that are playing and up and coming. It'll be exciting to watch in the next few years.
Mm-hmm. I get a kick out of the kids. Years ago, when the BEF was at BCA Nationals, I was watching them, and I just got a kick out of watching the kids. I mean, there were some kids there that their sticks or their cases were taller than them, right? But there was this little. This is the funny. There was this little girl. She was in her little dress, and she walks up to the registration. She's got a cue on one shoulder, her stuffed animal on the other shoulder, and her hair is all done and everything like that, and just walking along, right? Well, I saw her play, and she has her stuffed animal next to her stuff on the table, right? And got her cues all set up and everything like that. And she's sitting very nicely in her chair, waiting for her turn. And then when it's her turn to play, she gets up and skips around the table. And she's probably 13 or 14 or 15 years old, now. But, she was probably about 7 at that point in time. But I thought, we forget to play with that kind of joy.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it just reminded me, like, we're supposed to be having fun doing this, Even though we want to compete at a very high level, it's still supposed to be fun.
And that's part of has a lot to do with why Legacy up here in Spokane, Legacy Billiards, they've been doing a lot of youth tournaments as of late.
Yeah.
So about once every 1 or 2 months, I do it's either 20 and under or 18 and under youth tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They've been getting some pretty good turnouts, and the tournament director's gotten used to some of the kids and gotten to see their skill level, and he's been ranking them. So handicapping them a little bit so the younger kids have a better chance. And a newcomer this year went through the field on the A side undefeated, ended up losing on the B side, but gave him a chance, and that it may have sparked an interest in him,
right?
Because it's kind of neat.
I took my granddaughter, who she's 9 now, but I took her a couple of this was before the Fleece moved from off of Lake City way. I took her there because I was going to go and hit some balls and stuff. And so I set up, showed her how to hold the cue, and I said, okay, we're gonna hit some balls, and I just had her hitting balls into the side pocket, just teaching her that, and she was so cute. We ran all the balls off, and she goes, okay, I'm done. I said, it's okay, I can pull the balls out, we can do it again. She says, no, all the balls are gone, we're done. Well, then she sits down and she starts reading some of the billiard magazines, and then she was talking to the guys who were playing one pocket. The older guys who were playing, and they were just having these, it was just like, all of a sudden, I'm thinking, okay, this girl belongs in a pool hall. She just fits right in.
If I remember correctly, there was a few good one-pocket players at the Golden Fleece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these were just a couple of old regulars, and they were playing one pocket, and she was just chatting with them and having a good time.
So he's trying to carry him the 2 ball off the main.
Romeo says, just offer Daniel Taco Bell and he'll come over.
It's right down the road.
I'll have to remember that.
So effortless.
Yeah. Just makes it look so easy. It's an easy game. You just put the ball in the pocket. What's your problem?
That's what I thought. You had Marty Turpin sitting in here with you last night, I think it was.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah. That guy shot a lot better than I gave him credit for. I didn't know who he was, and man, he shot really good.
Yeah, I've known him for a while.
He beat me up like it was his job.
He might have thought it was.
He might have. He shot great.
Bye, Brian. I'll see you later tonight or early in the morning.
Oh.
I got to drive home after we're done.
No, you're on the west side, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That would be the west side of the state if you're not from Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's the east side and the west side.
I actually grew up on the west side originally.
Really? Where at?
Tacoma, Spanaway area.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It was horrible. That's why I came here. I actually like it over there. It's gorgeous.
Oh, it is. I moved out in '82. Actually, I came out for a vacation and never left. My ex-husband went back to Ohio. Yeah, I was done with Ohio. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
That would have been a big.
That was kind of exciting.
Yeah. And the one ball is kind of tough. It's makeable, but it's tough.
I personally like this shot. Because I leave myself this shot all the time.
It's a tough shot to hold the two.
To hold for the two, yeah. Sean, this is not the final. We're sitting at 4th right now. We have 4 players left. Ooh.
Oh, that's a touchy shot. That was a good shot.
That was. He's going to have to come 2 rails.
For a second there, I thought he might have scratched. He was kind of, Steven was kind of blocking that pocket.
Yeah. looks like they're going to take a break. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back. All right. So Stephen Weekly broke dry, and now Stephen Holm is running out the rack. I want to thank Chris Rodriguez for sitting in with me for a little bit. It's always nice to have someone to talk with. There we go. And now we are tied at 4. This is a race to 9. It's a 4th place match. The loser of this match will get $750. We started out this event with 102 players, and now we are down to 4. It's been a pretty amazing tournament. Oops. Yeah, overcut that one. Steven's going to give it to Steven. All right, so Steven Weekly is now up 5-4. This race to 9. There's really actually a lot of people sitting around watching this. That's good to see. It's good for the room. Junior. We're down to 4. I tried to get your son on to sit here and talk to me, and he wouldn't. Hey, Chad. Yeah, we have about 200 viewers on Facebook, and then we've got another almost 100 on YouTube. Oh, you're right. Sorry. I got the Stevens confused. There, how's that? I already fixed it. Yeah. I gave it to Steven instead of Steven. I know, Junior. David? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm here, and no, there's nobody else to take my spot. Sorry. right. So I put Stephen Weekly up 6-4 with Stephen Holm. Eight ball run out. No, this is not the final. This is the fourth place match. It is a true double elimination. All right, I'm back. So these tables actually started out playing pretty nice. They recovered them. Oh, I just missed that. Recovered them about two and a half weeks ago, just for this event. And of course, over the weekend, it's been they've gotten a lot of use, and so they're playing slower than it was, and it's been very humid, so that can be a factor. Oh, don't get hooked behind the 9. Uh-oh.
Only a little.
Only a little.
But I can still see the other side.
Yeah. Oh, nothing like having your phone go off while you're playing. There are 8 9-foot tables and 7 or 8 7-foot diamonds. Wow, that was a nice shot. That was a nice out. All right. Yeah, home call crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess. See?
Chocolate,
Yes.
vanilla, Oreo.
Oh. Chad, that's funny. All right. So our current score is 7-4. So the winner of this match is going to be playing Eric Vargas. Stephen Weekly is actually a local player here. So he's from the Spokane area. There, 2 balls on the break. And he can see the 1 a little bit. Well, maybe not. He might be pushing out. If you're looking for the brackets, And the payouts, they are posted in the comments underneath the Facebook feed. And they are also in the YouTube chat room. So okay, you can make the 5 in the corner. He's putting draw on it, so he wants to come over and... Oh, it's got a nice leave on the 7. I was afraid there for a minute that the 7 was going to roll into the way. Diamond Dallas, the high woman in the tournament, got $100. So... That was a good hit and a decent leave. I mean, he can back cut this into the side pocket. He might be able to actually run this down or play a safety here. Oh, but I think he left it out. Yeah, Steven can see it. He's shooting off the rail, but he can still see it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cole Gibbons is not in it anymore. He is out. We have 4 players left. Stephen Holm, Stephen Weekly, which are watching this match right here. We have Eric Vargas, who is sitting in 3rd place. And so he's waiting on the winner of this match. And then the winner of that match will play Edgy Geronimo. I think Eric Vargas counts as a Canadian. What's that? Yeah. All right. All right, that puts Stephen Weekly on the hill. Yeah, I know you guys enjoy coming down and taking our money. So, 2 on the side, drop back a little bit for the 5 in the corner. He's got the 5 in the corner. He kind of just wants to stop it. Up, up, gotta make that ball. Yikes. Yes, Glenn, Brady did play this year. He had to settle for fifth six. Okay, so our current score is Stephen Weekly 8, Stephen Holm 6. So I just looked, and Mike Pringle, you were talking about if Holm wins and is guaranteed a Canadian in the finals, Weekly could beat Vargas. And that's true, except Vargas beat Weekly in the... And they had to put him in the B-side, so... Anyway. I understand what you mean, though. Team Calgary. The question is, though, who can beat Edgy? Because I don't know that we want all this money going back down to California. I don't know. What do you guys think? Uh-oh. That scratch could really leave a mark on Stephen. It would have been better if he just missed, left the ball on the table. And that scratch is just not good, not good. Everybody's kind of holding their breath, I think. Wow. That was, I was not expecting to even to come up on the 9 like that. Wow. All right, so Stephen Weekly is still on the hill, and Stephen Holm is trying to catch him. Stephen Holm's got 7. And he comes up dry on the break. Wow. He's got just now the 4 or 6 combination. And then he's got the 4 down in the corner. It's usually dry in Spokane, but lately it's been very, very humid here. Wow. Nice match, guys. So Stephen Weekly defeats Stephen Holm. Wow. That was a great match. All right, so coming up next, we're going to have Eric Vargas playing Stephen Weekly. So, I remember Eric Vargas is the one who put Weekly onto the B-side in the first place. So, I'm going to go offline, reset everything, and then come back. Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on our Instagram page, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Videos are going up on there, and we're trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you could help us with that, it would be greatly appreciated. That's one of the ways that we are are able to keep the streams free. So anyway, so I'm going to go offline. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Here we go. All right, so this is the third place match. It is not the finals. This is Eric Vargas versus Stephen Weekly. So Stephen was joking. He feels like he's been taking a tour of Canada. He's played, other than one person, his first match was an American, and then the rest of them have all been Canadians.
Funny.
And he's like, if I can get out of Canada, I'll be doing good.
Where's Eric from?
Canada. So if he beats Eric, then he's got to play Edgy, and Edgy's from California.
Okay, good.
So, oh, he's pretty funny. Pretty funny guy. So Eric won the leg.
All right, first break of the match. Two ball went. One ball looks sort of hidden.
Oh, I think you can see it.
I think you can too. Just sort of hidden.
Just sort of hidden.
I want to play the 3-ball on the side.
Wrong game.
Why?
Because you used to play an 8-ball?
No, I mean next.
Oh, next.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
That's exactly what I want.
So thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. We are coming to you live from Black Diamond Billiards in Spokane Valley, Washington. This is the Spokane Open. It's a yearly event that happens every Labor Day weekend. We started out this tournament with 102 players on Friday morning, and now we are down to 3. Jim Orzel says, I think if Weekly beats another Canadian, he may not be allowed to cross the border. Oh, Saturday. Sorry, Janice. Oh, you just said it right there. It's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, hi, Frederick, Maryland. I assume that's a city in Maryland.
Might be his last name.
All right. Eric takes the first win. Will's going to come over and sit with you for a minute,
Okay.
and then I'll be able to go eat my salad.
You should do that.
Yeah. Thank you, Will.
Hello there.
Hi, Will.
Hey, Marion. How are you?
I'm good.
Another exciting
Semifinals.
semifinal.
He would have liked to snug up on that 4-ball a little bit better.
Just a little bit, but I mean,
Still.
it's not too bad. It is it's a little tricky kick. But the way Steven's been hitting them, he's been hitting them pretty good so far.
He might cut this 2-ball right in the corner. I'd be aiming to hit it thin.
Well, he's...
Because I want to come around this way.
Well, yeah, but he's snug up close to where he's worried about if he hits the backside of the 2. If he can even hit the 2 from there. Yeah, he's got to go cross table. Oh, Todd Koyak's watching with us. Hey, Mr. Koyak. Ooh. That was an interesting choice, trying to play that bank.
He got kind of a lucky roll out of it.
Yeah, he did. He did, because I think I would have tried the cut and just have the cue ball go back and forth.
Yeah. But, you know, truthfully, I never missed the ball from here. Never, not one time.
Looks like Steven's going to try and play it safe here.
Nice shot.
Doesn't want to overthink this shot.
No.
Only bad thing is it's going to leave Eric a chance to play a little bit of a longer safe.
Yeah.
Because I can see him parking that cue ball up by that 7-8. Yep, it's going to spin right in. Oh, he actually didn't get as far as he wanted, though.
He did not. So we
He
have a
left
window. It's still nothing. I mean, you know.
It's going to be a long safety battle between these guys, I feel. Because they're both at that point that they don't want to go home.
Right. Makes you wonder if there's room between the 6 and the 5.
Oh, how do we switch the camera over?
I don't know.
Because I can look at the other screen and
Oh,
it's...
there you go.
have to direct some incoming people that want to watch the match of where to sit. Because they're like, oh, I don't want to be up front. It's okay, you'll be fine. Looks like Steven's got a pretty easy run out here. No real trouble.
No real trouble, just don't take anything for granted.
And I know I was talking to him earlier. I forget which match it was. He was trying to play a combo, but he was thinking bar box 8-ball, controlling the cue ball too much. And after that shot, he was like, I should have just let it fly because I have all the room in the world right now. It's like, yeah, you're not on a bar box right now. You're on a big 9-foot table.
Nice little angle. Little roller.
Uh-oh.
Too long. See, I'm lefty. So that's my shot right there.
Yeah, that's a good
For
lefty
me,
shot.
that's easy. I mean, maybe not easy, but I mean,
Easier.
it's easy. It's
easier.
Easy. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
That's a good spot for him.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much for me.
He'll probably just try and go a little inside, cut it, and come right back down.
Yeah, right back down, just like that.
Just to hold it.
Speed.
Nice straight in, dead shot on the 9. Hey Alicia, how's it going? Seeing you joining the stream. Haven't seen you in a while. Yes, Janice, he can shoot left-handed, but at this stage,
you don't really want
he's
to.
not going to risk it. He's gunning for that top spot. He wants to have his shot at edgy. And it is a true double dip here. We don't do a long race, we do a true double dip, so you'd have to beat him twice. Sometimes it makes for a long night, but that's what happens. And I'm sure there's a few people watching. If you can see back on the 4th table, Edgy's actually getting some practice in with Daniel. Making sure he's ready for the finals. No, Blair, this is not the final. This is actually the semifinal. Whoever wins this plays in the final. Adrian's over here dropping her silverware. I think she's trying to shark Eric. Oh, nice little cross bank. It's a little long. But that 2-ball does not look fun. Now he's got to come up with something.
Yeah.
That 2-ball's a little tight to that pocket. I can see him trying a safety right here.
Try and hit the front face of it.
Yeah. Always just going to try and bury into it. See, I have a hard time. I mean, I understand what he's trying to do, but with a ball that close to the pocket, it can be very dangerous in this situation. Because I can see Eric trying to 3-foul him right here.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yep. He doesn't want that 2-ball moving too far because it'll leave a scratch possibility.
Just right in behind that. That's where I was looking to go.
Yep, that's a good shot there.
Maybe not as good as he'd like, but still.
Yeah.
Is the 2-ball frozen?
Well, and even if it's not, it's still close enough to that pocket.
I know.
All right.
That's 2.
That's 2. Let's see if he shows him 2.
One less thing to hide behind. I think he was trying to play it off the 2.
Yeah, I think
the way he hit it,
yeah,
trying to I think he was
up.
trying to blast it.
See, I don't like what Eric's doing here. I mean, I'm one of those nasty players. I'd actually play the 4 right into that 2 and just bury it to where you couldn't even see it. Because then, hey, yeah, I'm on 1, but guess what? You're on 2. And I actually got that from an old Irish player. And he's like, I picked this up from an old American. And he's like, I played dirty. I play to win. And if I can bury you so bad. All right, so he has to hit this too. And get a hit.
Don't jinx him. Don't be doing the commentator jinx now.
Oh, the commentator curse.
Yeah, that. Nice.
Nice hit. I don't think everybody realized. I don't think everybody realized how difficult that shot actually was.
Right.
Because he had to masse to get that hit and not scratch.
Yes. And the 3-ball is not in a good spot.
Actually, Stephen Holem actually just got knocked out by Stephen Weekly. Somebody was asking about that in the chat room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got knocked out by Stephen Weekly, so. Stephen's got a bit of a road ahead of him, but he can do it.
One game at a time.
Yep. But
just
at the
make
same
the
time,
most of he's making the most of his chances.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And I already forgot to click the one button. I'm too into watching the match, and Adrian's like, "Hey, change the score." Sorry.
What isn't it 1-1?
It is 1-1, but it was 1-0. I forgot to hit 1 for Stephen Weekly because I'm so amped on watching this match. I mean, semifinals. I've been here for almost 72 hours with 6 hours of sleep. It's great. Blair, we know that Edgy Geronimo is in the finals, and the winner of this is going to be playing against him in the finals here in Spokane, Washington at Black Diamond. Looks like a simple run out, but I'm just, where that 9 ball's at.
Yeah,
I'm a
and he's
little-
he's kind of started a little bit out of line, and
Yeah, he's
he,
taking his time.
yeah, just make the ball. That's the shot he needed.
Yeah. Now he can just
Now he
go.
can just go coast over, and
Yeah.
oh, he's going to come back behind it.
Wow, look at that.
That's a good stroke.
Yep. There's a lot of people that don't have that stroke and go right in that side pocket. So he's hitting it good right now. All right, that gives him a 1-game lead. In a race to 9. And it seems like these players have all chosen to not use the magic rack anymore, even though we do allow it.
I think they like the idea that they might get a 9-ball break, and you don't very much with a magic rack.
Well, it's kind of funny. The game that Stephen Weekly won when he was on the hill against Brady Golan, it was with a magic rack, and the 9 went in the side.
It got clipped.
And he didn't even realize he made it.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
He went and shot the 1. Oh, it's when they take a player break, we're going to probably clean the table because of all the hand chalk, and just try and keep the table as clean as possible. Because that's one thing we take pride in, having cleanest pool tables in the area.
Nice little plug for our sponsor and host.
So, Mike Garrett, the only thing with the rack that we say has to happen is the 1 in front, 9 in the middle, and 2 in the back. The other balls don't matter. Wherever they're at, they're at.
This is an ugly table.
Ooh.
So he has 2 choices.
He's
3 felon or shoot the 9.
He's going to go for that 9.
I
He
see it.
wants to get that game back because
Yeah.
he wants to take control. And it's a good chance that he can get safe at the same time, too. Never mind, he's just going to fire it in. Puts it up 2-2. And I don't like that. I have a little action going on.
Get the momentum going your way when it's your turn. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And you don't get very many.
Nope, and these players are at that level where they can run a few racks at a time.
Yeah. And you don't really want to be sitting in your chair
Nope.
watching your opponent run.
Nope. Which there was a few matches earlier that me and some guys were talking about we're surprised that their opponent's not taking a smoke break or a bathroom break and stopping the match because all of a sudden there was a 6-pack or a 7-pack. It's like, oh my gosh, I'd tell the guy, hey, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Guess what? You're not supposed to hit balls.
Yeah.
Take a break. Trying to ice him a little bit, but at the same time, you don't really want to screw up a guy's rhythm if he's hitting them good because it's a fun show to watch. I mean, when they're just hitting them good, crisp. Yeah, we do require the 2 in the back. That's the only reason. It helps prevent pattern racking. I mean, the other 6 balls, yeah, you can keep putting in the same spot, but it's always going to be a different outcome with those. Yes, that is Marion.
Hi.
Lynn asking if that's Marion.
Oh, hello, Lynn.
Uh-oh, scratching the side. That is not good.
No.
Not good at all.
But the 1 ball's not really in a 1-9er position.
It's not in a 1-9 position, but the only real trouble he's going to have is getting to the 5 ball. But I believe
not to the 5 ball, but from the 5 to the 7.
Well,
right?
I mean, no, because the 5-7 you can go.
I mean, you
2 rails around if
right.
you get in good shape off of that 4, but it's coming back through because I can see and landing right behind that 7.
Just checking out.
Oh, my niece is behind me now. She's like, Uncle Will's on TV. No, Uncle Will's commentating TV. See, this is why I was a little worried about, where that 5 ball is at, because you're going to be shooting over this ball, trying to make the 3, and hoping that you can get in a good position off that 4 to get to the 5.
That looks pretty good.
Now you're going from your 5-7, like you were saying earlier. That's why it's like, I mean, it's doable. I can see him doing it.
He's on the right side of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
He's playing good. His challenge is getting around the 9 ball, right? So this is hitting it in the right spot.
Yep.
And then letting a little bit of spin get you on the line that you want.
He might even just draw straight up.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like having the coming in toward the ball.
See,
look at that.
yeah, he was going to draw straight up off that. He didn't want to risk moving that 9 and ended up funny. So now I can see him, he might come
He
2
could go
rails
either
out.
way. Left around.
No, not even left around. He's just going to go straight back across.
Oh, and then come back just with a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't want to bump that 7.
He did.
So now he's forced to either play the bank or try and get safe.
I'm thinking 2-way.
Everybody thinks 2-way, but it's the execution of the 2-way.
I know.
That's why I like trying to pick one or the other, so I'm not going to confuse my brain too much. Looks like he's choosing the safe way. Going to try and put that cue ball right behind the 9.
And didn't get there, but
he didn't get
he's
it,
mostly behind the 8 on the 7
so
ball.
There's you a 2-way.
I could get safe either way.
And Steven just going to play another safety right back.
He's got an edge.
Might have an edge to that bottom corner.
A little bit. Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he might actually be kicking.
Well, I think he can.
Oh, he can see that edge.
He can see a little bit of the edge, but I don't know if he can see it to the pocket.
Oh, I've seen some crazy shots like that where it's like, oh, you're hooked, and all of a sudden, bam, right in that bottom corner. It's like, oh my goodness. How did you see that cut? Well, Lawrence, the score is correct, and it would be correct if you were here watching, you could see the score on the beads. Uh-oh. See, he thought he could cut it to that corner.
He couldn't see enough of the
Yeah,
ball.
he
Well,
couldn't see
he was
enough of
probably
it.
trying to spin it in. No, he didn't. The
No,
cue ball
'cause-
didn't act like it had spin on
No,
it.
it didn't. There was nothing there. So Junior's watching this match, but he's sitting in this room.
That's funny.
Edgy Geronimo has the hot seat. Well, Lawrence, I can't say that word on the live stream because Adrian would not allow me to say that word.
What's the word?
She doesn't approve of that language.
It's true.
So,
it's a family show.
Yeah. Just be careful with your typage there. She does not approve of any language other than PG. All right, that gives Stephen Weekly 3 games to 2.
And the break.
Now we'll see, because I know some people have been asking about pattern racking. And, the only thing we tell them, the 1, the 9, and the 2 have a designated spot. And yes, we understand there are some players that, I got to put the 8 ball here, the 4 ball here, but we can't tell them you can't do it that way, because we just tell them the 1, the 9, and the 2. And most of them have figured out, okay, if somebody's going to complain, I'll just rotate those 6 balls around in a circle, so that it's not actually a pattern rack. They're still moving to a different spot, so they're going to come out in a different line. Hey Dave, how you doing, buddy? One of our local pool players just tuned in on the chat room.
Nice.
He's actually the captain of my Napa team. He's a good guy. Surprised he's not down here watching. He must be working. Uh-oh. That's not going to be a promising rack. There was nothing that went down. I could see that.
However, I think he's pretty well hooked behind that 4 ball.
He might be able to go rail first on this.
Sure.
I just wish Adrian would have told me how to change the camera angle. Oh. Yeah, he was trying to go rail first. He thought he could. He thought he could.
He probably could have.
Yeah.
But he didn't this time.
Gotcha, Dave. Just enjoying the stream, are you? That's good then, if you are. Nice little back cut on the 2 to come up for the 3.
Good stroke.
Oh, yeah.
Just a nice little center ball putt here. Come down table a little bit. Do anything you want with that 4 ball. more authority, that's good.
Oh, yeah. All right, that ties it back up. Good out, Eric. Looks like I'm going to have to go pull a little tournament director hard case on people because we have a issue with some hand signals, shall I say. We can't have that on the live stream.
No.
So I will be back.
Okay. All right, race to 6 now. Three on the break. Good look at the 2 ball. Chances. A little bit of a funny angle, but
All right, we got that situation solved.
hooray!
It was the guy in the blue shirt, and he was like, somebody saw that. Well, why did you do it?
And?
He's like, okay, I won't do it again. Good.
Did he flip off the camera on purpose?
He did.
Huh. He's a pool player. He should know better.
Yes, he should. But most people know exactly who that pool player is just because they can tell who it is. And I'm not going to say his name. Oh, Mr. Folan's in the chat room now? Haven't seen him in a while. Surprised he didn't show up. He was here last year. Ooh. All right. As much as being a local to the Pacific Northwest, this is my line of I don't want Steven to win another.
Why?
Because this is the action line for me.
What do you mean?
I have a bet on it.
Oh.
I put a small friendly wager on this that he couldn't get 5 games against Eric. And he's at 4. So I might be losing this friendly wager.
You might be losing this friendly wager.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of time.
Uh-huh. With Eric only being at 3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that I've lost this friendly wager.
I think you might have.
But at the same time, you know, I had to do it because I lost out early. I'm trying to get my entry back.
So how do you get your entry back by losing your friendly wager?
I don't. I have to make another friendly wager. And it might be a bigger friendly wager on the finals, depending on who's in it. But at the same time, I might not need to if Stephen Weekly breaks like that. So I'm glad that we actually moved the streaming table up to the front here. There's people that are walking in and they all of a sudden they stop. And it's like instead of just walking through the match, like, oh, there's something important going on in here now. The last few years when we had the streaming table in the back, they wouldn't see it. So they wanted to go see it and they'd walk through all the matches. And people, you know, if it was the final day and we're down to the top 16, you got these guys playing for a good chunk of change. And people walk right through a shot and they don't know any better. And then like they'll stop to watch a shot and it's like right in my line of sight. Just move along.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I help you with something? Yeah. Oh, what's he going to do here now? Think he's going to go for this carom or is he going to go for a safe here? I think he's looking at...
He might have been shaping the combo.
Yeah, he's lining up this carom, the 3-9 carom.
He doesn't like the 5-6.
Yeah, the 5-6. I mean, it's probably a 2-way. He might get the 5.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's looking at a 2-way here. Oh, he left it hanging. Is he going to get a safety?
A little.
I think Steven can see enough of it to cross it.
To cross it and maybe come back in behind the 4-ball and make the 9 at the same time. Anything's possible.
Oh, and Nicholas Kruger checked into the chat room, which, yeah, Nick, I already knew you couldn't make it because it's wine season.
Oh,
fouled. Wow. Oh, he's going to, wow.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I understand it. I understand
yeah.
conceding the game, but looks like they're going to take a short player break.
Yep.
And that puts them at 4-4.
Wow, that was a tough one.
Oh, yeah. So we will probably step away from the commentating for a minute, and we'll be back soon.
Yep.
All right, I don't know where everybody else went.
Fine, I'll just sit over here then.
I didn't know if you were coming back.
Yeah, I just had to use the restroom real quick.
Oh, okay. There, that's yours. You're number 2.
All right. Back to... That's interesting. I'm having a hard time hearing myself in this headset.
Are you?
Yeah. Should I just grab the other one?
Is that any better?
Let's see. Test. Yeah, it's... Feels like the left side is dead on the headset.
Oh, really?
I'll just grab the other one.
Okay.
That's much better.
Is that much better?
Yeah,
Okay.
much better. Yeah, felt like I was talking in a tunnel right there for a minute. I was like, what's going on? I'm surprised Marion didn't say anything about it.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be, sorry, your equipment is...
Yeah, well, that's the older headset. So
Gotcha.
I've got 3 new ones.
All right, so Stephen Weekly got the ball in hand here. But that 4 ball's a little tricky, so I think he's going to... I think he might try and 3 foul here. Because he doesn't want to... I don't think he can see...
I don't know. I think he's looking to make it.
Yeah, I guess he's going to go to make it. He's probably going to...
Maybe try and bump the 4 off of it? No.
No, he's going to try and get on a position where he can go from the 3 and then make the 3 and play the safe off the 4 to try and leave that 4 behind the 9. I mean, unless he can drag straight across the table. I mean, he's in a position for it, but I just don't see him, knowing the way he plays, trying to go for that. I just don't see that. Oh, wow, he did go for it.
Oh.
Wow.
He's feeling it.
But now he's not really in a position to make the ball. He's got to go safe. I did not like that shot. That was not a typical Stephen Weekly shot that I saw him play right there. I mean, the safety was okay, but I mean, you're leaving a full ball. You're giving Eric a good chance to bury you behind one of 5 other balls. That's not a typical Stephen Weekly shot. Looks like he's gonna... Oh, he might have left an edge here.
He did.
Oh yeah.
He left like half the ball.
Oh, that's not good. Can he see the full ball? That's tough to tell.
It is tough to tell. He might be able to see the whole thing.
We need a lower camera angle. Nope, just playing safe. Just playing safe. But he had enough to hit a good portion of that ball. So the little incident with the hand gesture.
Yes.
It was the gentleman in the blue shirt. So I had a little chat with him.
Oh.
And he's like, they saw that?
Yeah.
Really? You are on the live stream where you're sitting?
Yes.
And he's like, really? Okay, I won't do it again. Good, because if you do it again, then Adrian's going to have a little chat with you. And you don't want that. Oh, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm surprised he took that I mean, I thought he was going to try a safety instead of trying to go for that. But
Yeah.
he's probably getting a little tired and wanting to get this done. That would be the black diamond gnat that you were just swatting at.
Yeah.
There's a McHugh's fly that used to be here, but now it's the black diamond gnat.
Oh, he's not going to get to the rail.
Oh, no rail. Ouch. He eased up way too much on that. He was hoping. I think had he gotten that to the rail, he would have been a lot snugger on that 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Janice, I know Steve doesn't need help. He shoots very well, that's for sure. And Eric's not so much tired. He actually had some food to eat, so he's he's I mean, he didn't have, a lot of food, but that little bit of a snack, your body's sending blood flow away from your brain into your stomach to digest the food. So your thought process isn't the same.
So is that the reason why they tell you to stay hungry?
Yes. Always stay hungry. Hungry. So I just glanced over at Wayne. He's one of the owners here at Black Diamond. You can't really see him on the live stream. He's trying to duck down to look underneath the light to see the actual score, and I'm trying to hand signal it's 5-4. But he gets a front row seat wherever he wants on these tournaments. That's a nice little break right there. And that 2-ball is going to stop. Ooh. He should be all right here. Now he's got a little bit of a difficult back cut, but this could be a 2-way.
I don't know.
I mean, would you try the carom for the 9?
No.
I mean, I know he's going to look at it. He's going to look at it because you have to.
You have to look at it, yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
You want to focus on that 3-ball.
I want to focus on the 3-ball and get my cue ball across the table for the 4.
And then see what happens on that situation, because you already know you got to let the cue ball go a little bit just to make this 3.
Yeah. And I know I'm going to dig into it a little bit so that it keeps it out of the corner pocket. But
oh, that's just your screen. I'm looking at it.
oh yeah, it's a dirty screen.
It's like, oh my gosh, what is on the table? I just ran the cleaner over it real quick. Don't scare me like that.
TR, you have Will Wilson and myself, Adrienne Beach.
Otherwise known as white tea.
And yet he's not wearing a white tee.
No, I do have my white tee in my backpack, and it's the Jam Up white tee, which I need to get another one. So, Damien, if you are listening, no, I actually have 3 white T-shirts that are Jam Up, but I always like them. They're good shirts.
They're good shirts.
No, today I'm in work attire. I'm representing Black Diamond. Looks like he got a little bit of safety here. I mean,
Yeah,
he's got a kick shot. I don't know if he can see an edge. It is tough. He must be able to see an edge.
He must be able to.
He's down on it like he can. Yeah.
Let's get over behind that 8.
Oh,
he didn't get
left
there.
a window.
He did.
Left a window. He already knew it as soon as it stopped. Stephen Holm actually just got knocked out by Stephen Weekly. I know that's tough to believe for some. And there's been a few people asking. No, the person that has the hot seat is Edgy Geronimo. If you don't know him, look him up.
He's a 769 for Fargo, I believe.
Yes, he is.
Yep, 769.
He was the highest Fargo rated person we had here. And that's the one nice thing about this event. It's an open, so anyone can show up.
Yeah.
And we want those guys to show up. Because everybody, when they get to play them, you learn something.
Always do.
Doesn't matter who you are. Oh wow, that's a good good number of people
Did
watching.
you see this?
Uh-huh.
So.
All right, looks like Eric gets another one, so that puts him to 6. So we have
400.
No, that was over 400, wasn't it? Or was it 400? Oh, I guess it would be about 400 people.
400 people watching. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's huge for this event. Because we probably have about, I'd say, 40 people in here watching?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 50?
Yep.
And it's not even the guys just watching, sitting at tables. We have some other people playing on different tables, and they're glancing up going, hey, what's going on over there?
Yeah, really.
And you got Joe Spence in the back playing with Mike Robinson, and every once in a while they're glancing up at the table going, hey, what's going on still?
They're still here.
We're over here playing one pocket. What's going on with 9-ball?
So I want to remind everybody, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram.
Instagram?
Instagram.
Oh, you have Instagram now? What?
Yes, we have an Instagram account.
Oh
I've had an Instagram account for a while.
But you're now actually pushing it a little bit more?
We're pushing it a little bit more. And
Okay,
there'll be things posted. See, I had a personal one. I've had a personal one for I don't know how long. I had one post on it, and I had 293 followers, which I am not trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how that works. But anyway, Rail to Rail has an Instagram account now.
All right, I am actually going to look that up right now.
And then also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
There you guys are, Rail to Rail TV.
That's us.
Boom, follow. There
Yay.
you go. You got White T following you.
Yeah, we're trying to build up our social our followers on social network. I mean, we have a lot of followers on Facebook. We're up to 26,000 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, which is really good. But
oh, wow, he got a little funny here on this break. He got buried in the side pocket. He didn't scratch. But that 2-ball is not promising. Looks like he's just going to roll out. Looks like we're going to have another little safety battle.
okay, I just put the
Bracket up.
So we are. Yeah, we're trying to get to 1,000 on YouTube. So
Hey.
we're at 900.
Oh, hey, Rebecca.
16 or something.
One of our other local players, she just tuned in, and
Oh,
she's here for league for BCA, Napa. I forget how many other leagues she plays, but she's just one of those. Has the heart for the game. I'm kind of surprised she's actually not down here watching live.
yeah.
She wants to be one of your followers, so that helps. That helps.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed that. He might have left a kick shot here. Can we get the other camera angle?
Yeah, sure can. So, yeah, we're up to about 400
people watching?
400 people watching, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. So make sure you share it. We like to get a lot of people watching this.
I'm trying to think last year, wasn't it only like about 200?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Yeah, it was about 200.
Yeah. Well, I know earlier when you had me helping with the stream, when Stephen Weekly was actually commentating with Mike Grimm,
Uh-huh.
I was able to throw in a few other plugs for some other things.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what's going to help your stream out.
Yeah. So, any more streams tonight? Well, we have this match, and then we're going to have the finals. And it's a true double elimination. Blah.
You were trying to say double dip and elimination at the same time.
Of
I know
course
you were.
Was. Richard Penny, yes, they do play pool in Spokane. They really do.
No, we don't. Oh, he just rattled that 3. That's unfortunate.
They don't play as good as we play in Seattle.
Whoa now. Hey now. Just because you have, Damien and Dan Louie. Oh, wait, Dan Louie came over here because he wanted to play, and I believe Stephen Weekly's from Spokane and did a little bit better.
Oh.
Tomato.
They had an off day.
Well, man.
And Damien's not here. Come
I
on.
know. I miss Damien. I miss Damien being here. I always liked when he would show up.
He's playing on my Pacific Cup team, so
Is he?
I'm hoping we get through the prelims and beat out the rest of the Everett teams to make it to the finals.
Oh, nice.
Got my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I might have to go practice.
I know we've been talking with him here over on the east side of the state because we want to get a Eastern Washington versus Northern Idaho, or maybe even just Idaho matchup.
Oh.
And have the whole, you have the Pacific Northwest Cup. Now we're going to have like the eastern side of the state playing against Idaho, and we'll have to come up with a name for that.
Yeah. Well, I think you can really expand the Pacific Cup. I mean, because we're all in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, yeah. But
even Idaho is considered Pacific Northwest.
It's just we have our grudge matches with Northern Idaho and Coeur d'Alene.
Mm-hmm. So Richard Penny is watching from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, wow.
And we saw somebody else play is watching from Southern California.
All right. I am going to step away for one quick second. I'm actually not going to step away. I'm just going to tune out for 1 second.
Okay. So we got somebody watching from Southern California. We got somebody watching from Dave is watching from the Philippines. We got Todd watching from Pennsylvania.
Can she take this over to Daniel for me? Do you know who Daniel is? Okay, take this to Daniel.
Elaine, this is not the final. This is the semifinal.
All right, I'm back.
Will Wilson is going to ATM. Brian is watching from Mount Lake Terrace. I wonder if he's watching from my house in Mount Lake Terrace.
I doubt it.
He better be watching from my house from the Mount Lake Terrace. We got some Joanne's watching from South Carolina.
Oh, nice. Oh, we have a Filipino? No, you're just from the Philippines. Oh, come on.
He's actually in the Philippines right now.
Oh, is he in there?
Yeah, he's watching from
wow.
Manila.
Okay, I'll give that to you, Ramil.
And Sven, otherwise known as Steven, another Steven.
Another Canadian.
Another Canadian, yeah, he's watching from the bar. But not this bar, because he's supposed to be playing in this.
He wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
I kind of missed that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no.
Let's see.
And that was the thing, we had 103 without, Steven.
I thought it was 102.
Is either 102 or 103.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. But still, it was over 100 without, Damien and a couple guys he brings. And Steven, and there's, like 2 or 3 guys that come with him. So right there, that puts us to 110.
Yeah.
And
I keep telling people, we got Yelm, Des Moines, Germany.
Oh, nice.
St. Edward in the Netherlands.
Oh. Gotta love the Netherlands.
Yes.
The shaft I play with my cue comes from there. So I'm wondering if that's the plug that I got.
We got somebody from Penticton, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. That's up in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. McKinney, Texas. That would be Barry. And when 65. Sorry about that. Corrected the score.
Sorry, we're trying to figure out where everyone's from.
Yeah,
and then we'll update the score.
I'm busy. I'm talking to my Nebraska. St. Edward, Nebraska. Okay.
Yeah, but no, the Lawrence and Damon have been chatting about an Idaho.
Getting an Idaho team, and Paul Purdy is the one who's actually putting all this together. So.
Okay.
And he does want to expand it. I know that.
Yeah.
So,
because it's like
we squeaked in as being an Everett team, partly because I do play out of Everett.
Yeah.
And but I'm like right on the line between King County and Snohomish County. So I'm South Snohomish County, and so I kind of snuck in there. But the Pacific Cup, it's gonna be it's really cool. And Paul Purdy just joined us. So if you have questions about it, it's obviously it's Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's just one of those. There are some good shooters over here in Idaho and Eastern Washington that, we see this happening and we watch all the live streams. I'm just like, hey, where's our chance at? We want to get in on this. All right, looks like Eric's going to play a little safety here.
Paul, you should just make it the Pacific Cup and just, incorporate all this.
Oh, if he did, that would be huge.
Wouldn't it be huge? I mean, I could just, it would just explode.
You would get Washington, Oregon, Idaho, probably half of Montana.
You get,
some of Utah.
All of, you're already getting British Columbia and probably Northern California.
Yeah. And then you'd have at least 128 players that would be monstrous trying to put their teams together.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm pretty excited about my team. I'm the low man on the totem pole, but it's because of my Fargo that we get to have Damien.
See, that's the way my team is for Lincoln City, for BCA. I'm the low man on the totem pole so we can play platinum.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we need somebody lower. It's like, fine, I'll bring in my lowly 535.
So we've got Civ is from Iowa.
Oh, wow. That was, he was trying to combo that 5 in, and he just squeaked that 3 off the carom instead.
Oh. Welcome,
And
Lou from New Jersey.
He did have to give the hand wave of the apology. He wasn't
Of
trying
course,
that.
of course, the obligatory.
Yep.
Bernie from Nova Scotia. Wow. This is cool.
I would drink beer out. Oh, Joe. Really, Joe? And it probably wouldn't even be good beer.
No, you're not supposed to drink beer out of it. You're supposed to drink champagne out of it.
He's from Idaho. He's going to drink beer out of the cup. It's what he does.
Okay, then it'd have to be Pabst.
I forget what he drinks.
Or is that Texas?
That's Texas. That's Texas. No, he would. I think it's what is it? He drinks
Schlitz.
Miller. I think. He'll probably correct me in the chat room.
Yeah. Oh, Vulcan, Alberta, Lincoln City. That's really cool.
So yeah, Dave Nestor, the captain of my Napa team. Yeah. I always laugh when he's like, oh, Will's having whiskey again. Yeah, but I'm not having icky beer.
Yeah. I like when my husband says, I'm like the first shovel of the dirt holding up the totem pole. Yeah.
Yep, Miller.
All right, so Eric got that one.
All right, Joe. I would be accepting if you actually drank a whiskey or an alcohol out of the cup. It'd be okay, but beer, no, can't do it.
The score is 7-5.
Yep.
Eric Vargas over Stephen Weekly. So it's time for Stephen to get on his horse.
Yep. But it does look like Eric's having a little bit of trouble with this rack, and I offered the Magic Rack to all the players. I actually left some on the chair because it is allowed.
Yes.
But it seems like most of them said, you know what, we're going to opt out. We're just going to go with the regular rack. And now they're starting to have difficulties with it.
And that is their option.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you know what? One thing I'm starting to notice, normally we're on the back table.
Yeah.
And it's warmer. Now we're up by the front door. It's a little cooler. That does change the table. And I'm wondering if that's affecting something because I did just get a cold breeze.
Oh, yeah. Well, you notice I'm wearing my sweatshirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh.
3 Sudafeds and a shot of Jägermeister, and you will shoot like a pool god.
And who is that from? Is that Snooker?
That's Snooker.
Oh, Snooker.
Chad, I think there are a lot of places that could put some pretty good teams together.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun next year. I'm going to have a lot of fun this year.
Yeah.
I don't know how that
Actually, Chad, he stopped by the other day, which it was good seeing him. Good seeing him in here. Only bad thing is, it's not a bad thing. It's just different seeing him. He's a new father, so he's got that hat now.
Well, yeah, you have to.
But I would
priorities,
I would still put him as the best banker in town.
Chase, Bank of America, which one?
No. No. We're talking straight up. He when he wants to bank in pool. Yeah, there was people saying, oh, there's nobody that really banks good, and it's like, have you heard of Chad Olson? Have you ever seen him bank? And, well, he just fires at stuff. No, he does stuff intentionally. He's a good guy. I've learned a lot from him. Yep, see, Chad's already put me in. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys, too. You just hand him a cue, and he'll figure it out in like three strokes, and he's good to go.
So just so you guys know, Eric is the one who actually put Steven on the B side.
Yep. So this is a bit of a grudge match here. Really, Snooker?
Fritz says the Snoqualmie Valley rocks. There's some good players out of Snoqualmie Valley.
First place prize is $3,400.
You know, I had all the payouts up here. Let's see.
Did you get, because I left that note for
Mhm.
you? Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember you asking, but I got sidetracked, and then when I got in this morning, I was like, oh, crud. I needed to put that up on her station.
I got it handled. And you'll be surprised because I'm going to go here. And we're just going to do this to here. And there they are.
Boom. Payouts. Well, we went a little long on this shot. I don't think I think he was trying to hit that 8 ball to stop him. So now he's got a long shot on this 7. He was anticipating hitting the 8 to slow him down.
All right, there are the payouts and the link to the brackets.
And Michaela's actually over there running it for me still, or at least I'm hoping.
Well, there's really not much to do over there right
No.
now.
Well, and she's like, can I use your iPad to watch the stream? Sure, go ahead. Because we were using, I have an iPad with a timer app, so we can keep track of match times. Because some of these matches were running a little long,
Yeah.
and it was hurting us. But now we're to the point where we're down to 1 table, so we don't need a timer because it is what it is.
And that
All
puts
right.
Eric on the
On
hill.
the hill.
Hey, Damien
There he is.
and Kelso. And hey, my mom joined again.
Kelso, really, he's standing right there.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to watch while you're...
Well, no, he's commenting on something. What did someone hear?
Oh,
Be like? Yes, because, so, Kelso and Neppy in here, their laugh echoes.
Kelso has a very unique laugh.
And Neppy, he's our local Filipino, very same way.
Damien, we have Eric Vargas playing Stephen Weekly, and then that guy, Edgy Geronimo is sitting in the hot seat. So
You might know him. You might not. We don't know. Might have heard of him.
and that person that's with Will is Adrienne Beach from Rail to Rail. So I am responsible for this stream and all this equipment.
Oh, hey, Alan. Alan's another local pool player. Another guy that I've learned a bit from. Used to play on a team in APA with him. He's a good guy. Edgy is like Carlo Beato.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Ustream, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We only need like 75 more subscribers to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark.
That'd be great.
It would be great.
Maybe I'll make some different accounts and hit like. Get it up there. All right, Eric's taking his time here. He's, he doesn't want to scratch. He wants to get a good solid break and just run this rack out. And that's not looking pretty. Oh, he got one. He got a ball. Okay.
Phew.
He's got a little bit of work to do. If he can get down to that 3 with no issues, I don't see any issues.
Hey, Grant, how you doing?
all pool players are good guys. There's, I mean, I can agree somewhat with that statement. The all pool players are good guys.
No, you just say, sure.
You're not a tournament director right now.
Sure, they're all good. Oh, I don't believe me. I have my turn. So
okay, so you've been in that. You have that hat. You have that hat.
Yes, I have that hat. I have the hat of a tournament director. I have the one of a promoter. I have the one of a streamer. I have the one of a player.
Yeah.
I just don't have a venue.
No. We just need to tell them to get 10 tables in here and you can have this venue.
Hey, I would do it with 8.
We'd like 10 though.
10 is easier, but 8 is...
The bug is in the owner's ear about getting 10.
Well, you got all that room over there.
Well, we're looking at the arrangement of having one more here, and then back there would be the true staged up tournament, like final table. So that would be the streaming table.
Okay.
Because that room back there doesn't get used as much as he wants. The only bad thing is it's in the line of sight to the patio.
Yes.
So you'd have a lot of people walking by.
Well, there's a way you can work around that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jenkins, how's it going?
Hey. I agree, Chris. Some of us are very good girls.
So looking around at the crowd, yes, we have a lot of pool players, but I can tell there's a few of them that they just enjoy watching this, or they're just coming in going, man, there's something going on in here. Yeah. What's going on? And now they're realizing this is a big event.
Oh, all right. So Eric's got himself in a little bit of trouble here. He pushed the 9 up onto the 8. That's going to complicate that.
Yep, he's got to try and figure out how to get below this 8, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. It's Eric Vargas versus Stephen. Yep. What's this for? Oh, this is for third place. Oh, whoever loses gets third place. Whoever wins goes to play the final against
Diana.
Yeah.
Diana, no, it's not the finals.
So there's a tradition here that there's always been a double dip. So if he doesn't get a double dip, that's going to be a first. So I'm going to remind people about that. Yeah. On the live stream, right?
And
Oh, did he get an edge?
oh, I don't know if he got an edge at all. Tell you the truth.
So no, we just had the bartender coming up and checking on scores because he's more interested in this right now too. But he's got to play bartender. And I almost had a cue sold to him, but he's like, "Oh, I can't afford that." I was like, "Oh." He wanted one of the Synergy brake cues or the Q-Tech brake cues that Cole Gibbons and Steve Lingelbach were selling. He's like, "Oh, that looks nice. How much is it?" Ooh, I can't afford that right now. But he's coming along in pool, so we're trying to get him up there and having fun. And, oh, is he going to get this safety here? No, he did not.
Hope he left it open. So who's left? These 2 guys and a guy named Echi Geronimo from California.
So one thing that I do have to bring up that we have not had in this tournament ever.
What's that?
Is a straight through win. It's always gone to a double dip.
Yes.
So if Edgy wins, that'll be a first for this tournament.
Wow.
But with the way this tournament has always been, it's always gone to that second match in the finals. All right. Stephen
right.
Weekly is still alive.
He is. All right, so this is his chance. Winner break format. No, Joe, I don't think he's originally from Cali. Ow.
Sorry.
When you hit the mic, it.
I was trying to move it out of the way and bring it back.
I
Sorry.
thought you were just trying to hit the.
No.
Make sure I'm awake.
Well, that too, because we've been awake for quite some time. No, Edgy is not originally from Cali. He is a Filipino. He actually was invited to this tournament by Junior and Daniel.
Ah.
Yeah, they invited him over. They actually did send the invite out to a few other players, and Edgy was like, you know what, that sounds like fun. I was talking to him a little bit, and he's like, you know what, I like these tournaments because you get a lot of local guys that, you know, once they figure out who you are, they're like, man, I want to get a game, or I want to get 2 games against you. But they realize that you're such a strong player, they have to take advantage of every chance they get.
Mm-hmm.
So they try and focus on that. And it was similar to a match that I had earlier. Wasn't against Edgy,
Oh, man.
but it was against Brady.
Somebody hit my camera again.
Which one? This one?
That one.
All right. Do you need me?
No, I'll
you
go
got
do it.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was him. It was him. He's looking at us.
Yeah, and somebody hit this one too. Anyway, I'll go over and fix it.
Okay. All right. Looks like Steven was able to hit that ball. Is he going to get a safe here? He might have tucked it in behind the 5, but I can see Eric trying to swerve this ball a little bit to get the edge. Oh, he's going 1 rail. Maybe 2. He might, yeah, maybe 1 rail plays safe. Oh, wow, he was a little off on that one. That gives Steven ball in hand, and it looks like he's going to run a few balls here. Oh, he might have gone a little, no, it gives him a little back cut. Ooh, he didn't. I don't think he wanted to hit that 6 ball.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, I fixed one.
Fix 1. Check 1.
Oh.
Yeah, he overcut that. See, is he gonna? He got lucky, didn't he?
I think he did.
Wow. I'm gonna give it the weekly. Wow. So I figured out I can leave the headset where it's at and still have a drink.
Yeah.
Sorry if it smells like whiskey later. It's been a long week. What? Smiley's checking into the board? No. Smiley's not checking in. Rebecca says, hi, Smiley. Like, I don't think Smiley is watching this via stream.
So, Brian, yeah, Damien says he's retired, but he is coming out of, or not retired, but taking a break.
Yeah.
Except he's coming out to play on our Pacific Cup team.
Yeah. Which I knew. It's just, I miss seeing Damien play.
I know.
I mean.
Oh.
He jumped up on that one bad.
Yeah, he did.
He was, I don't know what that was. I mean, I understand trying to get the draw, but you could see he jumped bad. I always laugh when I see something like that.
A message retracted. The spelling was so bad I couldn't put that out there. That's usually mine. It's like, oh, yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense at all.
So this is going to give Eric a 4-ball run out to get to play edgy. And yes, I'm sorry if that gives the commentator curse, but these balls are too simple right now. So it's going to give Eric another swing. That's a good, valiant effort by Stephen Weekly. He's going to concede the last 9.
Congratulations. Great tournament for Stephen.
Yes.
Stephen Weekly, he is no longer going to be a 683. I imagine that Fargo is going to go up.
Very possibly can.
So,
all right, so I will be back and I will help you commentate the final.
That would be awesome.
But I have to go get some payouts and probably some more to drink just because I'm on vacation right now.
Okay, all right. All right, so one last request for you guys to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Really appreciate that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go offline, reset everything, and then come back. So, and we will be back with the finals in just a few minutes. It's going to be pretty awesome, so make sure you come back.